It's me, Tiffany. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Actually it's in the afternoon. Sorry for the huge fucking delay in starting. I wanted to stream this morning earlier, but Little Miss Princess decided to keep us up all night. Cuz her days and nights are reversed. So she kept waking us up, and then so this morning I woke up and I got like maybe 6 hours of sleep. Like I was so tired. Um Excuse me. And so I was just like, I can't, like, I need a couple more hours. So I slept in today and it was great. Speaking of, she's literally right here, by the way. She's sitting right next to me. She's here, let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. Um, there we are. Five. Whoop. What is this? Oh no, it's here we go. Now what is this? Because I wonder if I can, like, there we go. There we are. Weird. If I do this. Oh, see, it's fine. That's so weird. Sorry, there's... Ooh, no. Okay. Anyway, she's right here. Oh, my camera just broke. She's right next to me. I was trying to fidget with some stuff so I can show her. She's literally right here. She's laying down on my desk. I was gonna get the camera and I fucking forgot. While I was setting up to stream, she needed food, and then my camera wasn't working, and this was broken, and that was messed up. So it was literally one thing after the other. So now we're finally here. So let's get the game up and running. Oh my god, I'm a little tired today. Oop, there it goes. Sorry, the game was being a little funky. I wonder. So I noticed yesterday if I have this on, it gets mad. But I wonder if. There we go. I'm waiting for the game to load now. I should also make sure that it's even connected. Game capture. Satisfactory. There we go. Game audio. Satisfactory. Why is it not? Okay. Well, we'll just have to give it a second. Oh. There it goes. There goes my camera though too. If I turn this off, that fixes it. Okay. It's literally just that. For some reason, it just gets really pissy about that. All right. Let's see. Whoop. Face cam lag. Whoop doo. There we go. Wait. Display settings. For me, it's because it's dropping on the GPU core whenever camera hub is open. Closing it using the non-virtual camera is fine. Same bug with virtual camera. It seems to report a spot. This camera hub is open to close. These dips are... This is interesting. I have to get with them. Requires firmware update to make sure. Managed to break and fix again for version 1.8. Sorry, I'm waiting for the game to load. I should actually probably just do this while I'm reading. Because I'm curious why my camera does that. Camera hub. I found the post, went through the exact same steps. Yes, uninstalling NVIDIA SDX video effects does indeed fix the lag. Virtual camera as my video source. Reinstalling the SDX restores the lag, and the only way to get rid of it, even when the effect is disabled, is to uninstall. Pulling my hair out. I spoke to Elgato, forwarded them the exact post. Hair up. Blur effect is what I'm using to measure we need. The NVIDIA SDX work. Just got a 40. Weird. So it's just some sort of a bizarre bug with... Oh my god. It's some bizarre bug with I feel really low. Am I low? My camera got fucked with when setting up, so it probably is. There we go. That's better. Ooh. There we are. It feels a little wonky, but I'm not really sure how to fix it. Like, my camera is... Oh, there it goes. There. Sorry. when I just messed with it to show where she was sitting, everything got weird. Let's see. Camera, video options. Okay, everything should be good. Hello. She's right here. I should just go grab the other camera. I think I know where it's at. I think it's just sitting. Hold on. Let's do this for a second. I'm gonna go see if I can find it. It should literally take me like 2 seconds to go and grab it. I was right. I found it. I watched a clip. Kid in game and went complaining to his mom. The kid's mom came and grabbed a headset and called the... What the fuck? Something's weird with my computer today. I don't know why. My camera was pissed off. And like, it's kind of fine, but now it's like acting really weird. But I don't know if it's just the game or what the hell's going on. Okay. Let's see. I should have an empty USB here. Plug this in. Oh, I heard it. I heard the noise it made. Now, I gotta figure out where to put this so that I can have a camera on her. I wonder if I can like, oh, try not to disturb her too in the process. God, this is my old camera. I wonder if I can like, there. Okay, I have it sitting. It's not, I need to like turn it on. Add video capture device. Cam. Elgato. C920. Oh, wow, that looks way different. The colors too, Jesus. Hello, there's two of me. It's a grown man playing Fortnite and he's trying to witch it with your child. I wonder if I don't want to piss her off because she's laying here right now, and I'm scared if I like do anything, she'll like get pissy. My husband has this thing over here that I wonder if I can grab it and like, no, because he's got a thing attached to it. Damn. There's got to be something I can do. There's two of me. I wonder if I can like. She's literally right here. She's literally just right here. I wonder if I can like. I almost want to see if I can put it over here. Like I wonder if I can like position it in a way. See, I need it to look a little. Oh, there we go. Her name's Lily. See, I have it kind of tilted right here. Sorry, it's like I have it on my other monitor, so I can do this, and then I think if we go like this, and then we just sort of crop her and make her a little bit bigger, crop her a little more, maybe crop up a little, over a little. There's the baby. Oh, she's so cute. Okay. Wonder if I should like upper corner. There you go. Now you have a cat. That's probably not the best spot for her, but oh my god, every time I like move, I wish I could like get it to come in just a little more, because I feel like it's not quite in the right spot that I wish it was more like, there we go. That's like perfect. I can uncrop the one side a little bit. She's so cute. And pet her. Hi, Lily. Everybody in the internet world says hello. She's so cute. Maybe we can put her down here in this corner and like make her a little bit bigger. She just likes to sleep all the time. And then I wonder if I can like filters. The coloring in the camera is so wonky. Oh, I know why. Properties, configure. It's got an automatic white balance. I need it to be more warm. There we go. There, now that looks better. It was like so white. There. All one people in the corner of the internet. Exactly. I should add a thing to my stream deck for her too, so that like when she disappears. Let's delete this. Twitch, OBS, scene collection, media source control, filter, screenshot, scene transition, media source, studio transition filter, scene collection, virtual camera, stream, profile. Do I have, is it this? No, not that. Delete. Virtual camera, stream, record, profile, scene, source visibility. I bet it's source visibility. Scene. Oh, I just want miscellaneous. Cam. Cat cam? So if I click this, will it? Oh, okay. It does. Friends Valorant yesterday, I got mad and started watching YouTube while eating on stream. What the fuck? If I go here, can we add it again? If I go back here, cat cam, copy. Oop, wrong one. And paste. Oh, she's huge. Put her, I wonder if I can make her like the same size. Sort of. There. This is the stream now. It's just her, not me. I'm not allowed to be her. 316. There. I feel like she's a little big though, so let's sort of shrink her just a little. There. Kitty Cam. He has anger issues? Yeah. That's why I don't like competitive games. It's not that I necessarily have anger issues, but like I just don't like to deal with those people. There, see? This is it. I'll just disable my camera. Put that there. We'll turn my camera off today. And it's just her. Nobody else. So if I do this. Oh, see, it doesn't work. It only works because it knows what's seen. Cat cam. Oh, see, it's all messed up. So I'll have to just do it manually. That's fine. OBS Studio's got some weird stuff. I want to see you. She's so cute. Just sleeping. Sticker. Camera. I wish I knew like a better place to put her. Oh. I grabbed my own camera. I want this one. I wonder if we can like put her like down here or something. Or no, that's where the thing is. I don't know where to put her. Just right here in the middle. This is where she belongs. just dead ass center of the thing. Could put her over here. Just like that. Maybe in the corner. Put her right there, right there. Put her right there, right here, right there, right there, right there, right there. She's just so cute. Maybe we can just put her like right here. Just make her really tiny, cover up my section of the screen, and it'll be good to go. She's so cute. Lily. Hi. Yeah, you like sleeping on my desk? She's just taking a little nap. She's been sleeping like all day. My cat, while she was watching her, we went to... What the fuck? Why would you steal a cat? I mean, not you, but like, why would anybody steal a cat? Replay buffer, scene collection profile, scene, source visibility. Cat camera, there. So if I do this, I should be able to toggle it. Haha! Oh, oh, oh. Oh. There. With my poor Grace. Oh, dude, I would kill someone. I'd be so pissed. Like, I love cats. How do you steal a cat? I mean, I know like logistically, but I mean like how heartless do you have to be to steal another individual's little child? I mean, pretty heartless, honestly. Like, that's so mean. Really though, like what the fuck? Let's see. See, I hate that this is like this, but like there's not really any way around how this is designed. Because I have these extra things. So I wonder if I should just fill this in or like, I don't know what to do here. She was catnapped. I don't have any other people I love in my life. She was the only one. Is the game too quiet? Like, what if we do like... No, I feel like it was fine where it was. We used to have, so my sister used to have a little cat that we watched for a couple of years because my sister moved into some apartments where she couldn't have cats. And so she asked us to watch her. So we were like, oh yeah, that's, you know, we can do that. That's fine. So we watched her cat for a while, actually. It was like, it wasn't just like a couple of months. I think we actually ended up having her for, God, what was it? Like a couple of years, maybe like 2-3 years. Like it was a while. But the sad thing is like, so my mom didn't want to watch her anymore. And so we had to get rid of her, and my sister couldn't keep her. So they decided to give her to my aunt who lived on a farm. And I know the joke is like already there, but it was like a legit like farm. But sadly, my aunt had a husky, and the husky found the cat, and then the cat disappeared, and nobody told us for like 10 years until like, God, literally like a month ago. My cousin's kid, who at the time was like a baby, but is now like a full like 14-15-year-old teenager, and was like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, my aunt told us about that cat. Her dog killed it years ago. And we were all just like, what do you mean she died? Because my aunt had been telling us for years. She was like, oh yeah, I just saw her the other day running around the barn. No, it was all a lie. It was literally a lie for years. She's, oh shit, wrong button. Look at her, little baby princess. I love her. I should send a snap to my sister, because she's gonna want to see this. She's so cute. My sister's the one who usually takes care of her at work, and so she's been asking like every day for updates. 2 of our chickens, because they got out while we were feeding him. Chickens? That should rot out. Dude, I would kill somebody if they stole my cat. I mean, I don't even have a cat, but if I did have a cat and that cat got stolen, I would have killed someone. What's crazy to me though is like, this is a thing that I know existed, at least with my parents, and I'm pretty sure it does for a lot of people. They don't think animals are like real, or like, do you, like they oh my god, ow, my eye. They think of animals as like things, and they're like, oh, they don't have feelings. And it's like, no bitch, they do. Like, animals can feel and have emotions, and they just don't understand that. They're like, well, they're just animals. They don't have like emotions and thoughts. No, they really do. Like, and they're like, they're just a dumb animal. No, you're a dumb animal, you bitch. And they like, I swear to God, my dad even went as far as to think that they don't have like feeling, like pain feelings, or the capability of fear. And I'm just like, you're fucking psycho. You're actually psychotic. Like, that is, girl, no. She's just so cute. Like, I can't, like, just look at her. Oh my god. Cat be happy, cat be sad. Sleepy kitty. Dude, she kept me up all night. I wanted to get my normal stream. Like, I've been trying to transition into a normal, like longer streams like I've been doing. I could not last night. Like, I 100% could not last night because she kept us awake all night. She constantly kept waking up wanting food, even though she had food in her bowl. Like, we gave her fresh food, and then she just kept waking us up wanting more. And I'm like, you little glutton. You little fatty. Little fatty. Adorable. You're not fat. She's actually really skinny, but like, she acts like she's never had food in her life. Eggs when we have them. can actually pick up and pet. I used to have chickens. I actually miss having chickens. There's like, Jared thinks chickens are terrifying. Like actually is like fully thinks that they are evil. And like, I get it, but I don't agree with it. I think chickens are adorable. But he I don't know if he just had a bad experience with chickens or what, but he's not happy about chicken. He thinks they're mean, and I'm like, well, they can be. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are. I'm like, they just, you know, you just gotta not piss them off. He's like, what does that even mean? And I'm like, just don't get in their way. Oh man, see, I just want this to like line up all perfectly, but you can't. By the roosters? Oh, Jesus. We used to have chickens when I was growing up at my dad's farm, and they were actually pretty fine. Like, we didn't really have too many issues with them. X, that's what the button was. They were actually pretty skittish of us more than anything, and so it was hard to actually get near them. And even if you did, they were pretty skeeved out about people, which is unfortunate because I actually really like chickens. I like eating chickens too, but I think chickens are adorable. But I also know that my husband grew up around geese, and he said that the geese are a spawn of Satan because I used to chase him around when he was a like toddler, child, kid. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, that's fair. Chickens aren't goose though. He's like, they're the same, and I'm like, they're similar. Unless it's a Canadian chicken, then that is actually the spawn of Satan. Like, those will kill you. Like, actual murderers. They will find you and they will kill you. I just want this to do something like this and then just go straight over. Like, I'm not asking for much, but this game acts like I'm asking for the world. I just want them to cooperate. I'm trying to think. I don't think we actually ended up having any issues with the roosters that we had. But again, they were all so scared of us. Kicked a few across the yard and free roaming, so apparently we've kicked a few when they're free roaming, so apparently fee is a word. Fee roaming. We used to let ours free roam during the day, and then at night we would lock them up because coyotes. We didn't have a ton of them in the area, but I think one year my dad forgot to lock them up, and like 4 of them died, and he was pissed. Because they weren't just like for eggs. We actually used them to for food. I was like, where's my brain going with this? Chickens are so stupid though. Like, they're adorable idiots. There's no brain between their little noggins. Oh, looks like all the plastic. Well, maybe not all of the plastic. Where is the backup at then? Is there no... Oh, I guess I do have a thing over here. My dad's farm actually was a pig farm. And so we just sort of like retroactively changed the thing. It was like a nursery for pigs, and so we took those, and because they were like a little bit of smaller cages, like for a pig the pig wouldn't have fit, but for like baby pigs it would have been fine. So we actually just used those for the chickens, and they were fine. Like, that's where they would sit at night, and then during the day they would run around the farm freely. Oh, she adjusted her little face. Oh my god. Raccoons killed them. Raccoons are vicious sometimes. I think they're adorable little bandits, but I have been told or informed that raccoons are not so nice. I have yet to ever see that, but that's just a personal thing. The raccoons that we used to have were fat. Like, they were big bitches. They got huge. Man, I'm gonna have to go find silica. I think I have some over in one of my other factories. Is this... This doesn't have oil in it at all. Wait, what? Where did all the oil go? Ma'am? Did it go to one of the other tanks? Oh, I bet it's in... Yeah, okay. It did go to a different tank. It's because this one wasn't hooked up yet. Okay. So... Now I have to figure out... Well, let's go get the silica first. I've always wanted to pet a raccoon. And left it as an example. This is a warning to all of the other chickens. Don't fuck with us. Ooh, there we go. Do I have the silica production over here? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, it's right here. No, I'm a liar. Oh, we can just take some out of here, though. There we go. We need silica to make windows for the factory. The factory must grow. The raccoons are the spawn of Satan, but they're so cute. They're so little and adorable. I mean, not tiny. They're huge. Like, raccoons are massive. They're adorable, though. Do I don't know how I want to do this. I'm also, like, contemplating being lazy and just doing something like this. But that would require me to actually put, like, a thing right there. Maybe. I really should, like, redo this, but I also don't wanna. I also just really don't want to be lazy. I'm always lazy, though, is the thing. That's why I'm like, should I actually, like, try this time? Maybe. Because I'm wondering, how does this distribution? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't know. It's slowly making his way up to end stream. See, I have to redo that power thing right there too. Let's do this for now. And because this one ended right here, I have an idea, and this might be the better option. What if we do this? Extend this out. One more starting there. Oh. Shit. I need Zoop. Where's Zoop? There's Zoop. This game added a feature called Zoop where if something isn't right, like if you can't oh, see, maybe I need to move this over by 1 because I feel like 2 is a lot. Why is the plural of moose meese? Why isn't? English is a lot. That's why. English decided that it just didn't want to follow the rules of any of the other languages, and we've all just accepted it at this point. Zoop. Get rid of this. Let's dismantle this. See, I feel like this might be better if I redo this little section. Get rid of this. There we go. Zoop. Zoop is this game's solution to a problem that exists where Was it right there? Yeah, it's like right here in the middle. So if originally you had to hand place every single thing, like literally everything. So that big ass building over there, and most of these buildings were actually each individual things were straight up hand placed. So if I do this and I turn it to default, that means I had to go like that. And so they added a thing called zoop. If you look, it literally says zoop, and then you can just do this now, but not with everything, just like cosmetics and wall placements and stuff. But yeah, it was a pain in the ass before. I didn't really think much of it at the time, but in retrospect, now that I have, you know, now that they added that feature to be able to zoop, I'm like, oh, how did I ever survive before? Little baby. Oh, yeah, you're so cute. Oh, and you know it. Oh, yeah. She's got something wrong with her Oh, she covered her face. Oh, my God. I love her. Zoop, zoop. I want to hold the kitty. She's so cute. Like, she's the mastermind of manipulation, and she knows it. Oh, did I? Oh, I'm a dumbass. I need this. I placed the wrong item. There we go. So these have power now. She's a little mastermind of manipulation. We should probably put this. Do I want this like here maybe? And then temporarily we can do this, and then let's circuit breaker. Trains are under group 3. Okay. So let's get rid of this and this, and then I'll want to do maybe here. There we go. She gets Jared to give her food like all the time, and I'm like, she knows she's she does it because she knows she can get away with it, and he's like, yeah, she fucking can. How can you deny her? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think I can deny that face. I don't know how anybody could. Like, it's so perfect. Circuit breaker. Trains under group 3. Turn it on. Haha. I love this. So basically what this is, these are priority groups. And so if for some reason something started happening with my power production, which is what these two things are, this is the greater network, and then this is the other half. So power side A, so A is everything that's connected to the trains. B is everything connected on this side of this switch. If my power starts failing somewhere, or I'm like overshooting the amount of power that I need, it'll start turning off entire sections, starting with group 8, then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, to try to keep everything as much running as possible. And so I've gone through, and each one of these is one of these little breaker box switches that'll start flipping as shit gets more and more real, basically. Should keep her more often. Dude, I wish. We usually get her... I mean, we've gotten her a lot recently. Normally, we wouldn't have her as much as we have. Because right now, my sister's on vacation with... basically everybody at the company that would be able to watch her, except for us. Because it's my sister's like once a year kind of vacation thing. But we did get to watch her 2 weeks No, it was like a month ago. We got to watch her like a month and a half ago because my sister had to travel to a different state for the company because she's the head of HR there, and they needed somebody to watch her while they were out of town. So we got to watch her then, which was fun. 1.7. If I remember, there is a way to get more points faster, but I don't recall what it is. I don't know if it's subscribing. Twitch channel points. Channel point. Guide for creators. People watch stream after spring break ends. People watch. Channel points are available. Customizing. Guide for viewers. Okay, this is the one I wanted. How to earn. Earn channel points periodically as you watch enrolled channels. Additionally, at certain intervals, you'll receive click-to-claim notifications. Channel points are earned through the following: participating in raids. But doesn't stop there. Keep a watch streak and enrolled. When you watch their next broadcast, watching consecutive broadcasts will increase your watch streak, and you will automatically earn additional points per consecutive broadcast. So watching, which is non-subscriber viewers receiving points every 5 minutes, and then active watching, which is the click to redeem. Participating in a raid, following gives you an automatic 300. Watch streaks up to 5 give 450. First cheering increases 350, and first subscription gift. Viewers receive points for gifting their first subscription on the channel per 30 days. Anonymous gift subbing will not earn points. Having a subscription to a channel will earn you extra points up to a multiplier of 2 times at tier 3 or 1.2 for tier 1. Interesting. I'm not going to people watch. It's by subscribing. I thought it was, but I couldn't remember. So even if you aren't subscribed, you earn additional points just for being here and watching, which is cool. Like, not just like watching one time, but like every time that you watch, you get additional points. Up to 450 for like 5 streams in a row, I think is what it said. Not gonna people watch stream after spring break ends. I feel bad that my streams are at such an awkward time for a lot of people in the US. I wish I could stream at night, but that would completely eat into all time that I have with Jared, which is why I don't do it. But I'm excited about my subathon starting next week, because that'll be a good time. I'll be able to spend with a lot of people who are in the US, because a lot of my friends who watch and stuff just work during the day or are busy. Oh, there we go. You'll have to go watch Plugs, somebody who's much better at this than I am. God, I love doing shit like this with the, like, there's nothing in this game that tells you have to make stuff super angled and clean and organized. It's just, I have OCD, so I want to. There we go. I think for now, we'll just do this. It's gonna be really janky, but I don't really have a good solution. Like, I could expand this by 1 more, but I think it'll be fine for now. Like, I really should redo all of this, but I just don't wanna. Games like this stress me out. Oh, I love it. Fix my skin, reset skin. Oh yeah, there are skins for this game. Because not like DLC stuff. This is rewarded for playing the Christmas event. Let's do this. I'm not good at stuff like this by any means, especially when considering other people's shit. But doing stuff like this kind of helps with my OCD, because I will I can sit here all day and just do this. I actually was like not terrible at my last job for the same reason, because at that job, basically what my job was is to organize shit, just stuff like mail and everything. And so it was like weirdly oh shit, I can't do that. Okay, well, it was like weirdly cathartic to work there. I didn't realize that these aren't gonna line up properly because of the difference. I thought I was gonna be able to get away with it, but nope. But I used to have to open mail and process checks from business to business, which sounds way less entertaining than it actually was. But it was basically, I would open like physical mail for large businesses that were paying each other. So like either an insurance company to, I hate how that does that. Basically like an insurance company paying another insurance company, or an insurance company paying a hospital or whatever through like physical checks. And we'd have to verify the checks were even real, verify that they were being paid to the correct people, all that stuff. Look how awful this looks. Oh God, I hate it. Plays controller. Can't, isn't it? Don't they have controller support in quick swap speed tied to the weapon wheel delay? That is so fast. Jesus. But it's harder. It is, it's harder. That's weird. I hate this. I hate this so much, but I really don't want to touch this because these are all perfectly put together right now. I play on controller. It depends on the game. Like, a lot of the times I do enjoy using a controller, but if I don't have to, I won't. Because even if it's like better to play on there, I don't usually like it. Just because, like, oh my God, she's so cute. Look at her. Oh, baby. It's kind of a pain in the ass to do. Like, it's not that big of a deal for me, but also I just don't wanna, because I'm a lazy sack of shit. So I think we can fill this in and then do the same over here so that we only have that little bit showing. Fable 3, for example, I have to have a control. Like, I absolutely have to. I can't play that game without a controller. But something like, will that clip? It might. I might have to go with the less intense. Like Fable 3, I have to use a controller because I can't play without it. The game is just designed to be played with a controller, but Fable 1, I have to play with keyboard and mouse. Even though in Anniversary they changed it so that you can have a controller, I can't. Like, this game doesn't have controller support. I'm sure eventually someone could probably program that in. Trying to find a certain speedrunner. See, look how cool this is. Like, this is not practical, but I just like how it looks. Do I have this? We'll add a little border. Oh, why is it black? No, it should be white. Oh, no, it is. I was so confused. I truly am jealous of people who have the mental wherewithal to do speedruns. Oh, see, this is just fun. It's impractical, but it's fun. Now, are these working? No, because I need to get the shit out of here now, too. Fuck, I forgot all about that. Logistics. Conveyor merger. Oh, I need to go grab some rebar. Hold on. It's not called rebar. It's like iron rods. Iron roids. That's what I need to find is iron roids. Can I? Oh, they just barely don't line up properly for me to be able to like put this right through there. I'll have to figure something out eventually. He's 100% UN, United Nations. Oh shit, there we go. Doom Eternal Ultra Nightmare speedrun. He got it 2 hours? Jesus. I wonder how much of this game has like RNG elements to it. Or like, you know, because like enemy spawning I'm sure isn't exactly the same every single time. There we go. Permadeath? Fuck that. I don't even think I could get past first level on something like that. Oh yeah, my sister texted me. Ouch. Oop. Oh, game is saving. I was like, what is happening? Like, look at her. Look at her being so cute. No RNG elements. Enemy spawn in the same place every time. Really? Huh. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. I couldn't see what was happening. Hi, Lily. You're so cute. You die, it's your own damn fault. I mean, I feel like that's how most games are when it comes to me specifically. Could be it could be the hardest game in the world. Somehow it's my fault for dying. Cause like, I'd probably accidentally run off a cliff. Why did I come this way? Oh, right. I needed this. Oh, do I have properties? Deactivate when not showing. There we go. Now it's, I think it'll take a longer to, yeah. Can I have like a transition for this? Fade. So if I do this, it doesn't really fade. That's unfortunate. I don't want the camera running constantly though. Like I could, but since it's not showing, I don't want it to constantly be pulling. Oh, I need to get rid of this. I don't think I need this anymore. Is glitched. Glitched runs. Grabs this, grabs this. Wasn't there, God, what, I don't remember what game it was. I think it was like Breath of the Wild or something crazy where somebody like, God, what did they do? They maybe it wasn't Breath of the Wild. It was a game, like an open world game. No, it was Elden Ring. That's what it was. It was Elden Ring. They did something and they like teleported across the map, like into the final boss and beat the game in like a minute or something crazy. Like, I don't even know what the fuck happened. I just sort of sat there just in confusion. Like, how the fuck, one, did you figure that out? How the fuck, two, did it actually work? But I'm sure there are people out there who literally spend their entire day like looking for weird shit like that for the exact purpose of speedrunning. Like glitch hunters or something. It's like Dog the Bounty Hunter, but with game glitches. Basic gear just spawned and beats the fuck out of you. Literally. Oh my god. Why is my... Ooh. Something's pissed. Task manager. Performance. Processes. What is... Oh, Satisfactory is using my CPU a ton? That's weird. Oop, shit. Nope, go back. I think my computer needs to have like some sort of update or something. It's pissy today. Now we can go do this. I should have lights over here. Here we are. Oh, some of the stuff that I've seen those people do on Minecraft is just wild. 60 times 14 is 840. The fastest I believe belts go is like 780. So we'll have to divide this into two. That's fine. That won't be that bad. I've even seen people speedrun like really old games. 5, 6, 7. It's actually kind of funny. I inadvertently started doing speedrun stuff for Ocarina of Time. Can't anything math related that had the number. Why am I not surprised? 60 times 7. 420 lit. 480. So we'll just have to use these. That's fine. Here we go. Oh, wait. This is where the divide happens. We actually, I'm so fucking old. We didn't have school laptops or iPads or not. Like, there were one or two that we were allowed to borrow for specific classes that I took that were like college classes in high school. But outside of that, we had to go to our computer labs and the library, which had a ton of computers in it. It was like half computers and half books. And so like, if we needed to do research or anything, we'd have to do it at home, or we'd have to do it during school hours and everything. And nowadays everybody gets a fucking laptop, and I'm like, I hate all of you. I wish I was able to have a school laptop to get shit done. It would hardcore. You're not allowed to use hardcore. It's too aggressive. Let's see. Now the water is gonna be over there. This is here. I'm wondering how I want to do this. How do I want to do this? the real question. Let's put this back for a second. I think I have an idea. So I'm gonna run into a problem where I have to conjoin both of these together to saturate this, because the water station's gonna be under here, and then everything else is gonna be ported to the middle. Horn itself isn't blocked. That sounds like a weird oversight on somebody's part. Excuse me. How do I want to go about this? Okay, I have an idea. Temporarily, because I have to do that over there, and it's gonna take a minute. I think for now, what we can do is this. That is like a really weird oversight for a school. For You know, eventually I'll learn how to speak English. I just don't even understand where the fuck this accent came from. This isn't even like a Midwest accent bullshit that I've been pulling recently. This is just me being stupid. There we go. Little block that you use bypass shit. Well, it used to suck too sometimes because I'd have to look up something for school. And we used to do a lot of World War II things and like Holocaust research and stuff because we had a lot of World War II related research papers that we had to do for some weird reason. Like it wasn't just like we did this like once or twice or something. I swear to God, every single year, every single history teacher, every single geography teacher had us do research and papers on like World War II. And I'm like, what about World War I? What about the other one? Or like, you know, literally any of the other wars. There were so many. So I had to do research and I had to read a book about like Hitler's biography or whatever the fuck. And then I had to do a bunch of stuff on like the concentration camps and all this other shit. And it was just, the problem is you know, when you try to look up certain things and the school starts blocking stuff because like obviously what happened is really, really horrible and graphic, it gets very difficult very fast to find some stuff that you need. And they were like, well, don't use Wikipedia. And I'm like, it's the only website that you don't have blocked. The emu war. Everybody had an emu phase. I did too, and I hate it. I mean, I miss the music, and that's about it. I don't miss the clothes. If there's any fashion that I miss, it's the 90s. Let's go back. Actually, if I recall too, 90s fashion is sort of in right now, which is really funny, but I'm also, it makes me feel really old. I used to love learning about European history. I always think that's so interesting. Everybody became a burb. Okay, so I think what we can do is foundations, walls. So if we grab this here, and then we take the lift up to here, and then grab this right. Well, shit, how am I gonna do this? Because I don't think, will this actually, no. How do I want to do this? Fuck my life. Here, let's do this. So there's one thing that I wish that this game was better about, and it is trying to get things to sit underneath better. Conveyor merger. Yes. There we go. You can't place like these mergers and splitters and stuff underneath a foundation. You have to sort of do what I just did in a really roundabout way to get them to do what you want. And I don't even think this is done correctly. I think it's gonna go, oh no, it's fine. The reason why is eventually this over here is gonna have a similar building to that. So we can get rid of this and then connect that to here. Grab this and then connect this last little bit. Oh, I just realized something. I can't even do it this way. I'll have to oh no. Fuck, I can't do it this way. Shit. Sophie, but she gets one of them. Babe. Open Bob's. I'll have to do it this way temporarily. I just realized the upper limit of I only accounted for one side of the equation. I haven't even done anything for the other half. Oh no. What I mean by the other half is shit. Why am I dumb? Fuck. Oh no. I have to double what I just did, and I can't do that because it won't divide E appropriately into... Fuck. I'm a moron. I'm a living moron. Okay. It's fine. I'll figure it out. I love how this looks. Jesus, this is cool. Too bad I'll have to get rid of it. Dominion. Dominated, not dominant. I'll shut up. I can't read. And yes, my brain is constantly having a meltdown. There we go. I'm upset by what I just did. The upper limit is that you can transport items is 780. If I double what I just did, that's over 800. Damn it. Okay. It'll be fine for now. And he's gone. It's... I don't know why that Z buffering problem started happening, but it did. Okay. I mean, see, this is working, so this is fine. I have to figure out how I'm gonna divide this. I think I'll have to do the inverse of what I just did, which I know doesn't make sense, but I think the only... I'm not gonna worry about it this second because this functions. This works. This works right now. So I'm gonna leave it alone. But when I do get the water transported over and changed over, I will have to adjust because there isn't enough. It's not possible to transport that many items, and so having a stroke. I'm sorry. I'm also, yeah, it's okay. We're both apparently having a moment. Oh shit, that was dumb. So long story long, I only calculated enough transportation for one of these. I have to do an entire second one for water over here eventually, but I can't do that because I'm an idiot. How did I... Wait, what did I do wrong? Oh, that's why. It's because it's different. Okay. I'm gonna have to move something. I could put it right here instead. It doesn't have to be where I put it. Domino Industries. Domino Domino Industries. They sell lots of Dominoes. Pizza. I actually don't like Dominoes. I have a friend who's like in love with Dominoes and she says it's like really good. It's not. She's a liar. She's a dirty, dirty liar. Domino's is nasty. But I've only ever had Domino's like twice, so don't take my word for it. And then I need 1 meter foundations. There we go. Organization, logistics, conveyor merger. Again, I'm gonna have to redo this whole fucking thing, so I don't even know why I'm spending so much time doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to bust this up probably into stacks of 2 with the mergers every so often. But you know what? It's fine. I will cry about it later tonight. Did that actually just connect? Pizza's made of Dominoes. It's probably why it tastes that way. When did I do that? Oh my God. When did I rip out an entire fucking thing? Oh my God. Look at her. Look at the sleepy baby. Look at her while my dumbass is trying to figure out what I just did. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So this is all back up and working again. Well, not technically. This doesn't have power. Are these connected to anything or not at all? Oh no, because I deleted the connection that had. So is there like a power line up here somewhere? I could put this like here and then connect that across. There, so now these have a connection. The canisters don't have anywhere to go though. Whoopsie. Yeah, see, so what I'm gonna have to do is basically what I did right here and combine these down into 1. Like 2 to 1 instead of what I did, because there's too many things being thrown around for it to work properly. I have too much shit going on basically. Okay. Too many. I have too many. Organization, foundations. Oh, God, what do I want to do? Because, well, I don't even know if this even needs to be working. Let's grab as much of this as we... Well, no, I do need this to empty eventually because that tower exists. I'm gonna have to like think about this. I don't want to rip this out just yet. I don't know. 3 money, not just 1 or 2, but 3. Let's dump this in here. A lot of my canisters are rolled into this tower right now, so I need this to actually rip out a bunch of water, but I think it's backlogged. Yeah. So even if I was to figure out a way to get this to be fine for a couple of minutes, it's not gonna work. You're just so precious. Precious little baby. She's got something wrong with her neck that we have. I'm going to have my sister see if she can take her to the vet for it or something because she keeps itching a lot. But we got some little stuff for her to help in the meantime, so she's not like hurting herself. She doesn't seem to really care though, so she's literally like the easiest cat in the world to watch. This is literally all she does all day. And then she yells around, runs around, and makes noise at night, but she yells around. That's what I wanted to say. Oh my god, it's already just dumped that many canisters. Jesus. Give her a neck donut. We might have to. She's been scratching it pretty hard. It's a lot better, I will say, since we got her this kind of like anti-itch antibiotic healing spray that we can put on her, and it's specifically for cats. Like we made sure it wasn't just like human stuff. It was made for kitty, so that she wouldn't get sick or anything. But speak a lot but don't eat much. I eat way too much. I've been trying to cut back on how much I eat. I'm gonna start doing photosynthesis. Oh my god, her little face. You're so cute. I wish I could have the camera like right above her, like just like this, just zoomed in on her sleeping right here. I wonder if I can do that. Camera's trying to fall off thing. Like this. Oh. And then that's like transform, reset. Oh, see, she's like, oh, ah. See, I can't get it to like sit just right. Oh no, like that. Maybe. Look at her little tail. I love her. Then we'll just sort of do this and then do this. And then we'll make her a little bit smaller. That. Oh. Into eat. Now. Hi. You're so tiny. Look how tiny she is, by the way. Look at my hands. I'm not even that big, but she's just so petite. She weighs like 6 pounds. She's like the tiniest little thing ever. Oh, of course. Now that I'm trying to like do stuff. Little feet. Oop. There we go. She like, it's so funny because she makes the cutest little noises at night when she's like running around. She's like meow meow. It almost sounds like I don't even know how to explain what it sounds like because it's so tiny. She weighs 6 pounds and she eats a lot. Especially recently, she's been eating a lot of food. But she just has these tiniest little meow meow. Be careful. She's trying so hard to lick her own neck, but like she can't. Oh no, Lily! She's licking her she's trying to like lick so hard. She hit her head. She like moved her head back because the wall is literally right here, like right behind her, and she just goes bonk. That was supposed to be a sentence. Is your phone having a stroke? Foundations, architecture, glass foundations or frame? I think frame foundations will look fine. As much as I enjoy the glass, I think I'll just do this. And then logistics, organization. Floors to, what do you mean it can't sit on? Oh my God. I just built all of these for literally nothing. I can't even use them. The game's mad at me. It's yelling at me. You speak a lot, but don't say much. I don't. I can talk for 4 hours and nothing is actually said. No real words are spoken. Oh, I can't do that either. How many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If I divide this and then maybe put a thing here and then combine these all together. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Zoop. Ooh, Lily. She got her little claw stuck. Way of logistics. Oh, the game's saving. Merger. So this is the center. So I think what we can do, organization, industrial storage. Fuck. Oh no, I can't. It's too steep. Maybe we put them at the ends? Eisenhower? Do you need to reset your phone? Like once a month or like every other month, I have to go through my phone and just reset the dictionary because my dumbass types so fast that it'll start autocorrecting things completely incorrectly. And so I have to reset it because it'll start picking up on these things that I type way the fuck off. I'm gonna turn autocorrect off. Logistics, conveyor, organization, logistics, merger. But I had to turn it off, or I had to reset the dictionary in my phone. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll put a splitter here. And then a merger here, here, and here. We have more tier 5 stuff than we do tier 4, which is why I'm just going to use that here. Even if it's not necessary, I just have these. I have like 800 of these sitting in my inventory. And I only have like 100 of the others. Your Thaf sentence. Oh my God, look at it move so quick. Just grrr. There we go. Hi, Lily. She's still doing her little thing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to set this up so that it can kind of sit. Just 2 of me now. This will be the new camera angle. Just this awkward ass thing. Here, we'll just do this. We'll just right up close and personal with the star of the show. He's so cute. Tiny, just tiniest little baby. I think that'll have to do for now. And then I had a stroke. Yeah, my spelling is ass. I don't know why, but English, I mean spelling in general, like any language, but like specifically spelling is like really, I don't know. It's like it's like a mental block or something that my brain refuses to put a hold on. Why is this all weird? Oh, it's in the middle of doing stuff. I thought something broke. Sad about this Z fighting thing that's going on. It's been re-enabled. If I like... This doesn't even look like the same game. It's weird. Oh, are you waking up? Or are you just readjusting your little sleepy position? Oh no, she got up and now she's she can't, I don't think she really knows what she wants to do. She got up and sort of turned around. And now she looks like she's trying to decide if she wants to keep laying down or if she wants to move or what she wants to do. It type re-enabled. See, it sounds like if you have an iPhone, it sounds like you have to reset your dictionary. Why are these? Oh, I bet it's because they're not it's probably not distributed appropriately up top. This side's working, but this side isn't. So what I'll have to do is go upstairs. Did I just see what I thought I just saw? Hold on. I did. What a nerd. Sorry. One of my friends' boyfriend I have on Steam, because we all played a game together. And so I just saw it said that he started playing a game on Steam, and I was like, what game did I just see? And it's a card game that it's like his favorite game. But her and I politely and lightly kind of poke fun about him being a nerd. So let's do this. There we go. See, this all works. This looks wild. By the way, she has settled again in a new position. You're so cute, Lily. It's being reset. Yeah, see, these are all full, and then the further down you go, there's not as much, so. Hit me! Oh. I'm on a train now. So that's getting filled up. And I bet these have throughput, right? 24, 20 minute. I wonder where this is all going. These have to be moving, like, right? 2. Oh no. That's why. This needs to be 2. Oh. That one looks like it's 2. So this was fucked up. Oh, I don't know who that is. Sorry, I'm distracted. This should be better now. So this has a limit of 60. My dumbass put a belt of 60, which means it wasn't saturating properly. Now everything should be flowing better. Because this should be 60 per minute, 60 per minute. It's going to be distributed unevenly amongst all of these, but if I was to, like, for example, cut these apart like this, these should switch to around 120. Yep, see, roughly 120. There's a little bit of ebb and flow when it comes to the flow rate, but now it should all start being deposited accordingly. Typing better. Oh, see, look at this. This is fun to watch. Now, what are you complaining about? Oh, nothing. It just didn't have. Did I do that thing again? No. It's just me. So I think we can get rid of these. I think the problem with this pipe network is there was just too much going on. It looks cool, but it doesn't function properly. I think the game doesn't really understand what's happening. So if I do this, can't type having. Your phone said no. It's forbidden. Little fingernails. I can't, like, she'll sit, she's not doing anything. And yet I'm still distracted by her existence. Oh, here's the throughput. Okay. Having is Now what is going on here? Interesting that this isn't pulling at all. Oh, one. It got one. Is that gonna... Okay, that should be fine. I actually don't even know how much I need for some of this. It's totally possible that there's too much. Like, I might not even need as much oil as is being produced. This doesn't even look like it's doing anything. Is it? Idle. Why are you idle? That was weird. Is it... No, it's not saturated because this doesn't have anything. What the fuck? That said dick 24/7. How did you find my license plate? See, these are all doing fine. And then this, it's got petroleum coke. This is producing petroleum coke. Merger. Interesting. I'm not looking forward, by the way, to the recipe changes that are gonna happen in this game. I'm gonna be really upset. It is my license plate because I am a dick 24/7. In the Midwest, I am. I'm in Iowa. See, now this doesn't have enough heavy oil residue. Interesting. How much is needed? 30 per minute times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 300. So we can produce that much for the pipe. But is that much being produced and utilized? 300 40 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. 200. So 500 total is what it needs to produce. 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? That's not enough. That is really not enough. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Our acquired taste? Sugar is an addiction. And I'm addicted to sugar. I should have put more honey in my tea. I want more honey in my tea, but I don't. It's almost gone. It'd be a waste at this point. I should have put more. Oh, Zoe did see my message. Okay. Is your voice? It was getting a little pissy last night, but it's actually fine right now. Man, I don't want to redo all this, but now that I realized what I just did and how I don't have enough. Because I need 500. Well, here. Do I have my Satisfactory? Planners, interactive map, upload, 2:38, 2:33 p.m. from today. Sorry. I'm waiting for the map to populate what I did. Because I uploaded my save, and now oh no. Oh god, it's taking forever. I watched someone fight a giant eat a quesadilla. I want Taco Bell. How dare you bring up Taco Bell? Taco Bell sounds great. I'm not gonna lie. Heavy oil residue. I need 660, but I'm only producing 520. Well, shit. What is your order from Taco Bell? Oh god. Taco Bell. Let me look. I honestly don't remember what their menu items are. Or like their pickup in restaurant, new cantina chicken menu. Tacos, burritos, specialities, sides and sweets, case combos. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh, I guess it doesn't have a number. Never mind. Well, usually what I get is the two chicken chalupa No tomato because gross. And then I get the chicken with like a beef taco, and then I'll usually get like a chicken quesadilla on the side, and then I'll get like a Pepsi or a Dr. Pepper. I don't remember what sodas they have. It's so expensive though. I wish it wasn't. They used to have I swear they used to have a thing where it was like this big fucking, what you call it? Like a big ass box with like 12 tacos for like $5. And now it's like $1,000 just to get a single taco. 5-layer burrito with the Doritos, taco, nachos from Baja Blast. My husband likes the, my husband really likes the Doritos taco. I don't hate it or dislike it. It's just fine. I just prefer like a standard taco. Though when I do go to like a proper Mexican restaurant, not just like an Americanized one, I just love chicken tacos. Like just straight up chicken tacos with no tomato. Hard shell. So good. Man, how many more fuckers do I need to do this? Okay, hold on. I need to redo my math so I can figure out what I need. I love burritos. One of my like guilty pleasures in life, and it confuses the hell out of Jared, is those gas station dollar bean burritos that are the size of a baby. Like, oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So we need 300 heavy oil residue from over here. It confuses him so much. He's like, they're so gross. And I'm like, they are delicious. Like, they are so awful in the best way. Like, I can't even. It's so good. We'll worry about this in a second. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 of these. 340 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 200. So it is 500. 500? 500. And we're doing, how much is this producing? 40. 9. 360. Wow, we are way underperforming. So 360 minus 500. So we need an additional 140. So we need 4. We need 4 more oil refineries. The gas station sushi? What the fuck? I told myself I would never touch this again. God damn it. I told myself I would never touch this again, and now I have to. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Like, so basically if I was to turn these 4 into heavy oil residue, that would be fine. But I still have to make fuel somehow. And I know there is a way to do that. I just don't remember what the recipe is. And I think I'd still need more refineries anyway. It just kept going. He just kept going. One of my favorite ones, by the way. Let me see if I can find it. It's old. Here we go. Here we go. Let me just temporarily. Oh, really? It's not gonna. What the fuck, Fubar? Okay. Hold on. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Hold on. We're gonna go here. We're gonna do this.
Chris, is that a weed?
No, this is a crayon.
I'm calling the police!
911, what's your emergency?
It's so stupid. I love it. It's the dumbest thing ever. The little stroke at the end. I'm calling the police. I miss Vine every day. I hate TikTok though, for various reasons. Honestly, you know what my number one reason for hating TikTok is? It's not because it's popular to hate TikTok. It's because it's like the worst version of Vine. Like, I know people were doing stupid shit on Vine all the time, but like people straight up started dying on TikTok. And that's why I hate TikTok. Everybody got it in their head that they could be a famous internet star by doing stupid shit, and then now everybody has to deal with it. Which ironically is Instagram and Vine's fault, because they birthed that into the world. And that originally came from YouTube. It's just, you know, it all just kept coming and going from various different places. That's what she said. Okay. I need to refinery. Let's build one of these really quick. Is that the old refinery model? No, it's the new one. Okay. These things used to be way taller, like way taller and way bigger, and they made them smaller. Thank God. Alternate diluted packaged fuel, residual fuel, which is made from this. We need 50, so we need 150. This uses 60 heavy oil. Jesus. This only uses 30. But I'd still have to make more of those things. Because what is this doing? This is residual rubber. This is just straight up producing fuel, which is what that other thing is doing. Turbo fuel, diluted packaged fuel, residual biofuel. Fuck. Shit. 150. I would need like 3 of these. Just these to do what I want. But I also would have to figure out how to get packaged water over here in the first place. And I don't know if I have the ability for that. Like, I could set something up, but this is so complicated already. The only other thing I could think of is just to not touch this at all. Or like move and expand this over by 4. But do I have enough oil? Is my other question. So this is 60 a minute. Are they all 60 per minute? No, this is 30. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 at 60, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 270, 240, 270 plus 240 is 510. Okay, so I need 510. So then 60 times 14. Oh, I'm producing I have like way more than enough. Slipknot is from Idaho. I feel like I did know that. I don't know why I knew that, but for some reason that does sound like something I did know. I don't know why I would know that though. Like that is like the most random thing for me to know. But like I swear to God I did. I don't know why. I really don't. I don't even listen to that music. Maybe it's because it's the Midwest, or well, they're not the Midwest, but maybe it's just because like, you wouldn't expect that. Like when you hear about stuff like that, your brain wouldn't be like, oh yeah, they're from a potato state. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's do this. Get rid of all of this first. Man. I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. Like so badly. Old ham count. I just about said a really terrible word. Old ham country. Where is it? Knocked loose. Ooh, that's loud. Oh, there we go. That sounds like something Plugs would listen to. Do that. There we go. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to sound like something that was dying. God, my brain. Find that shit. That's so confusing. I mean, everybody has their own personal tastes. I ain't knocking on anything. I'm just like, I get stressed out about dumb shit though too. So like that's totally on me. Rubber. Heavy oil residue. Oop, not that, not that. There we go. Fall asleep instant. I would fall asleep though to horror movies, so like I really have no room to talk. Like somebody's getting her head cut off in the background and I'm just like, this is me. This right here would be me. Zonked out. She's so cute. Let's see. So these are gonna start producing heavy oil residue. So we'll need to disconnect here and then flush this and then rebrand this as this. There we go. Ooh, skinny legend. Oh, God, I'm stupid. I'm a moron. Ignore me. Such a little baby. How much fuel does that produce? I mean, I don't have production. Let's look at this. Maybe it would be in my best interest to set something up. Crude oil residual fuel, 60 per minute, to produce 40 per minute, or not that. 40 per minute out of 60. Wait, does that produce? Ooh, 60 per minute. This produces 40 from 30. Fuel Satisfactory. I don't think it would be the. I know the best one is diluted fuel. Oh wait, you can make diluted fuel in a blender? Oh wait, what? Oh shit, fuck me sideways with a cactus. What do you mean? Oh shit, I don't have shit for it. Fuck. No. Hold on. We gotta go somewhere. I think packaged diluted fuel is actually the best of the two, right? Oh, it uses a lot of water. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Let's look at this. Default building count. I don't really care about that. Total energy, crude oil per minute. Diluted packaged fuel. Is it the same though? Hold on. Building count's like one thing. It's not really that big of a deal to me if it's that. My actual like genuine concern is just having enough water. So this is a 60 to 60 with 30 heavy oil residue. 50 a minute. 100 water per minute, which is a lot of water, by the way. That is a lot of water. Bauxite refinement. Produces 100 per minute. I would only need one of these, though. Like, I'd only need 2 blenders and one at 50% to produce enough fuel. So I'd really only need 150 water and 75 crude oil or heavy oil residue. Or if I wanted to do diluted fuel, that would be different. Oh, I don't know. It's all this. I mean, it all comes out to be the same. I like the way blenders look better, though. Like, blenders are really fun. They're huge, but they're cool. Turbo fuel, turbo rifle ammo. Nitric acid, diluted fuel, and whole wheat bread. I wonder, oh, we're gonna have soup. Jared made soup the other day. Oh my god, it's so good. He made it from scratch. Like, he cut up all the vegetables himself. He made the actual, like, he got beef stock. We didn't make that ourselves, but he cut up all the parts and veggies and all that fun stuff, and he used some sort of a roast. I forget what kind, but oh god, it's so good. It's so good. He puts carrots, celery, and beef and potatoes in it, and he made it on Sunday. Today is Tuesday. And so it's had, like, it was really good on Sunday. It was even better yesterday because it had time to sit. And I'm sure it's going to be really fucking good today, too. Fuel. Diluted fuel in a blender. If I can get away with 2... I need 150 water. Give me the zoop! I think I want to go with the blender. Let's go get the resources to make a blender. We're gonna have to Let's very, very slowly make our way over to our base. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. I can't get over there from that way anymore. I used to have a way to do it. I need to put a pipe between them or something, but because I think what I want to do eventually is make this into a double and rebuild all that. But right now we're just going this way. He also makes he takes this, like, we have this bowl of bread that he cuts up, and he'll put just like a little bit of olive oil and some like Parmesan on it, and bake it in the oven, and we'll have this like cheesy bread that we use to dip into the soup, and it's so good. Oh my god, he is so good at cooking. Like, I would do more cooking, but he, one, is just better at it, like just way the fuck better at it. But he also loves cooking. Once a middle schooler told me high schoolers don't like who told you that? Wait, what? Do I have radios in here? No, I don't. I'm trying to remember where radios are even made. I'm pretty sure it's over by the nuclear stuff. I want to fix my... I clipped my nails yesterday and filed them because they grow so fast, and I messed up on a spot, and I have to fix it later. High schoolers don't swear. High schoolers swear all the time. I don't know what it is. I feel like the older I get, the more I cuss. Like, and it's not just like a little bit, it's like a lot. I swear like a sailor. I'm gonna have to do some math and see how much water I have, because I honestly don't know if I'm producing enough. I could do drones though. 150 water throughput per minute is not a lot, and it wouldn't really be that hard to do with drones. And I'm pretty sure I have more than enough batteries. Min said like it auto-corrected to mine. Mine? Men? I feel like your phone's having a great time right now, trying to sabotage whatever you're trying to say. I love Train Simulator. This is my favorite part of this game. No joke. Actually, trying to figure out train networks and stuff in this game is a lot of fun. The train stations themselves can be a little tedious, but the actual like planning of networks and all that stuff is genuinely a lot of fun. Oh, we're actually coming up on where I want to stop, so I think this is where I produce my radio control units. I actually don't know. Q. Turn this off, add the base, save changes, turn off. I should build like a train station just right off of this so that I can come here. Well, I have one downstairs, I guess. Okay. E. All right, where is it being produced? So this is all my aluminum stuff. Are you backlogged with water? Oh god, it is. I have this set up so that it shouldn't do what it just did. That high schoolers don't cuss. I don't know who would have said that, because that is a lie. I cuss a lot. I'm not in high school, but like when I was in high school, I used to cuss a lot. Let's see. I still do. It's not like I grew out of it. Now what's produced over here? So these are the frames. So this I'm assuming is the fused modular frames. Let's grab the casings because we'll need those. And then here's the radios, which I'm assuming are being produced right here. Oh, I cuss so much. I don't even know where I started doing it either, because it was just like a weird thing that started one day and I've never really stopped. Pressure conversion cube, battery, unload. Heavy modular frame. Oh, okay. Those are that. She's looked at me funny. I don't think I've ever had cussed in front of a teacher. I did in front of a religious thing when I was younger, but we were on a mission trip and I got really mad at a girl because she was being really mean to me and saying terrible things. So I went on this mission trip, kind of not by choice. It was complicated, but anyway, ended up going on this mission trip, and a bunch of the people who were there were like really rich families and like really popular kids, so that they could like put it on resumes and shit. And they all hated me, and they were all really, really mean, except for like one guy. But anyway, they kept calling me the F word, the FA word, and I kept yelling at them about it, and I kept telling the coordinators, and they didn't really do anything about it. And so this girl kept being really, really mean, and she said something along the lines of like, oh, well, I wouldn't be talking if I was you because I could say something. And I was like, what the fuck could you say? Tell me right now, what the fuck do you have to say? And guess who got in trouble? Not the girl who was being really mean to me. I'm the one who got yelled at because I said a swear. Swearing is the ultimate sin. Being mean is nothing. God, I have to pee. Sorry. I'm getting distracted by too many things today. My brain is not functioning. Is it ever though? I say this every day. Little innocent you. Oh yeah, they were real rough. Oh, I guess you probably there's an ad. I'll wait for the ad to end. End. The ad to end. There we go. Now the ads are over. Oh yeah, people used to be horrible to me. They still are. No, I'm kidding. Those dumbasses are... Ironically, a lot of them are in like really bad marriages, which is really funny to me. I didn't get ads. You didn't get ads? What the fuck? But yeah, I got in trouble because I said the F word when I was like 13, 14 years old, instead of her getting in trouble for being mean. But like the craziest part, I can't even like blame the lady who yelled at me, because like in that particular instance, that girl wasn't saying anything outright bad or you know what I mean? Like she wasn't saying those things in front of the coordinating people, but like I knew what she was inferring or referencing or trying to say, and so that's why I was mad. But like, oh yeah, it was because she was basically trying to say that like, oh, I wouldn't talk if I was you because I can tell everybody that you're gay or whatever. something along those lines, something really stupid like that. And like, I didn't really care, but I was more pissed off that that was basically what she was like insinuating. Like, why does it, even if I was gay, right? Like, why does it matter? And like, why is that a threat? That's what pissed me off so much, is that she thought that she had something on me because she was going to say something like that. Like, ooh, I'm going to tell everyone you're a fancy person, you know? And you know what's crazy too? She wasn't even pretty. No. She was actually like, I don't know where she got her high horse, because like, I'm not going to say she's like ugly, but like, you know, have you ever seen those people who you kind of question how they're popular because you're pretty sure their parents are at home doing a lot of drugs? That's who she was. She was one of those people. Because she looked like she hadn't showered in days. Granted, when that mission trip was that's a whole story, by the way, like a whole thing. But like, even on her good days, she looked like she probably smelled like cat shit and cigarettes. And I'm just like, how are you the popular kid here? Like, I don't want to be popular, but I'm confused how you managed to land that. She probably slept with a bunch of people. I really don't know. She was a bitch. Tell me the story. Oh, we almost died. The mission trip thing was a whole fucking thing. Long story long with the mission trip. We went to an Indian reserve, and those poor people are not taken care of correctly. And it was a very, very, very poverty-stricken area, or like a very poverty-stricken, from what I understand, they all kind of are, but we went to a really, really bad one, basically. Like, it was really, really poor. And in Montana, and there were more dogs than people in the town. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, you kind of waking up a little bit. Sorry, I just saw her just like perk up. There were more dogs than people in the town, and they oh, how do I explain it? We slept on the floor of a preschool or like a daycare center, and so like that was cool. But then we didn't have a shower because daycare center, and so because of that, we had to go to the local pool that they had there, and that's where we would take showers, quotations. Like, obviously they had locker room showers, but we wouldn't, like, listen. I am not taking showers with other people, okay? Like, I'm married now, so that's different. But I mean, like, at the time when I'm like 14, 15 years old, I mean, I actually might have been 13, but anyway, I'm not taking showers with other people, okay? Like, that's weird to me. Like, that's so weird. And so instead of taking like a shower, the other people did, though. This is the craziest thing to me. The dudes would go in there just full, like, they would go in there and they would take like a full-on shower with, but they were in sports, and you know, and they have different outlooks on the world. Anyway, they would go out there and they would take showers, and just no, no. Do you know how awkward it was for me to sit there in like swimming trunks, just trying to rinse off from swimming in the chlorine, and there's like 3 other guys in the room with you who are just fully swinging it to the wind, like fully going out of shower and stuff. And I'm over there in the corner just like trying to not show my gross body. It was horrible. And anyway, basically my hair was so hard at the end of that situation because for like 2 weeks I didn't take a shower. I just went swimming in a chlorine filled pool to get a shower, and then I'd go rinse off as much chlorine as I could and try as quickly as I could so I didn't have to be in the same room as these people for a long time. It was bad. Oh, there was a lot of chlorine. Like my hair was like hay. But I also, like, we were working construction stuff because it was a mission trip, and so we were building a camp, and so during the day we would get like all gross and sweaty and like, ugh. So just imagine, you know, oh, that's the wrong color. Imagine just, you know, working all day in the sun, sweating your ass off, and then trying to take any semblance of something that could resemble a shower with just take, you know, by swimming in a chlorine filled pool. It was so gross. It was so gross. And then we almost died because they had a hot tub, and the hot tub itself was in this one room that it was in its own like private room. And so we went in to like hang out in the hot tub, me and one of my friends or whatever, and it wasn't working, and we were really confused because we turned on the timer and nothing was happening. There was no bubbles or anything. So we get up and we go ask the like attendant people or like the front desk of the pool, like, hey, you know, this isn't working. Is there something wrong with it? Or, you know, did we do something wrong? Or are we just not understanding this correctly? And she's like, oh, hold on, let me go check. And we went back to the room and just kind of stood in there looking at the water because we were in it, and then we got out. And then eventually she comes running back and she's like, don't touch that. And we were like, why? And she's like, so we figured out why it's not working. And we were like, what? And she's like, something's wrong with it, and if you get in there you'll get electrocuted. And so we just sort of stood there, and she was like, I'm really glad you guys weren't in there because you would have died. Like, because something went so wrong that somehow the water got charged. I don't understand what the fuck happened. I'm just so glad that we were not there. Like, what the fuck? Lily. She's just laying right here next to me right now. Like, people, man. I'll never understand. There's a universe without the almighty Tiffany. Exactly. Died at 15 because of a hot tub. How much water does this need? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 water from that. 50 water from there. Oh shit, I have to go downstairs. This way. To a violent hot tub, yeah. This produces 100. 2 for 600 water per minute, and I get back 420. 420 plus 50, 470. 470. Sorry, my brain is like, I'm trying to, oh shit, that's right. This all needs water too. So we need 470 water over there, and these produce 120 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need to write this down. Hold on. Okay. So what was this? 120 each? Yeah. So 120 times 14. So 1,680. And how much water is over here? 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. Oh. Are these all 40? Oh no, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. 6 times 20. Oh, hold on. What? 6 times 2 is 120. There we go. One time in the Smoky Mountains, I was in a hot tub cabin with my cousin, her boyfriend, and my nose started, and I had to go through an entire roll to stop it. Jesus! What was in the water? So 40 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 45. So that's 200. And how much water did I say was the other one? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. So it's 120 plus 200. It's 320. Fuck you, autocorrect. Pooping blood. 320. I mean, basically what I'm understanding is I have way more than enough water here. So I should be able to just pour this over the edge to get down here. Oh, Control V, Control C. Oh shit, hold on. Autocorrect's doing you so much today. There we go. So now we can get rid of this. Put this here and here. And we have more than enough oil. Oh, Lily, what are you up to over there? Just repositioning herself once again. There's nothing in the water that would have done that. Which is standard. Hot tubs from hyper plus the allergies. Oh, that'll probably do with the allergies. Lily. Look at her. Just a little nugget. Little croissant. I think I've only ever had a bloody nose like once. My nose has had like blood spots or whatever you want to call it, where it got really dry and then like I blew my nose or whatever. And there was like some blood crusties or something gross, but like I don't think I've ever had like a nose bleed before. Like a full-on panic type of a situation. Bromine is just scary looking. There we go. I used to have to fill oh, what am I trying to say? I don't think I can do it that close. That's really close. I'd have to do it like here or something. I'm trying to plan this, and with the way that this is set up, I think I'd have to go like here. Like that, I think. And then the other one can go like here. Can't afford? What do you mean I can't afford it? Oh, I need more murders. It's common. No, it reminds me of a story. One time my sister had a friend over and she was being really mean to me, and her friend was helping her. She had like a group of friends and they were all helping like torture me basically. And so I got really mad and they were holding me upside down and I kicked as hard as I could and I was trying to hit her in the head. But I accidentally kicked this guy in the face instead and broke his nose. So there was so much blood. And so my parents came home. Well, my mom and my stepdad came home and all of a sudden they were really confused because there was an entire roll of paper towels just in the garbage, completely soaked with blood. But I was at home by myself because obviously they left. And my mom was like, what happened? And I was like, oh, nothing. She's like, what do you mean nothing? Why is there so much blood? And I was like, She didn't believe me. I never did tell her what happened until years later, but and my sister didn't say anything because then she was going to have to admit why I was in the position to kick him in the nose in the first place. But my mom was really confused. Just casually break a man's face. Just, you know. If you ever want to get somebody to listen to you, just break his nose. Wait, what am I doing? I don't have to do it this way. I can be more interesting than what I'm trying to do. I'll figure it out. Sorry, I'm like, I just realized I can do this in a much more better way. So if I have bromine, it's like brown, isn't it? Or it's like yellow or something. The element. I like iodine. Or no. Is it? Yeah. Iodine at room temperature is pink. Foundations. I built this backwards. I just realized what I was doing was backwards. Without being live. I thought you had to be on to do that. I don't actually know how many of these I need. I wanted to do this a different way and then I realized I can't do it that way. Well, like I could, it'd just be very inefficient. Let's do this. Production, blender. So my inputs need to be over here. So I'll probably do that. There. Yeah, we'll do that. And that one there. And then we'll get rid of this. Oh, what the fuck? How did you do that? I thought you had to be online to raid somebody. That's weird. Oh my god, thank you for the raid. I love that noise though. Womp, 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 womp.
You are my most favorite creation.
There. I'm gonna do that so my dumbass doesn't drop off a fucking cliff and die. That's so weird. I always thought you had to be online to do that because I totally would have been doing that a lot when I wasn't streaming. There we go. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. We were talking about hot tubs and stuff. Well, that's not what I wanted. I used to work at a leasing company and I used to have to sentence fill the pool with chlorine and Dude, that was the weirdest thing ever. I never realized that chlorine is like, how do I explain it? I knew that they came in tablets, but these were like big, thick hockey pucks, and there was this tube that they had, and you would drop like 7 or 8 chlorine tablets into this big ass tube, and then it would slowly, you know, dissolve and deposit the chlorine into the system. It was the weirdest thing ever. Bromine. I think one of my favorite looking things is elements. There we go. That's what I was trying to think of. One of my favorite looking elements is probably bismuth. I think it's so pretty when it's on its own. How is this not connected to power? Because this should be connected to something. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. Well, anyway, now this is all connected. Chlorine and iodine. Bromine is a weird color. Let's do... diluted fuel. It's really similar to chlorine. Can I push through more? I don't think so. It'd probably be better if I just dropped the pipe straight across. It's gonna look so stupid, but this is probably the best way to do this in a short-term for a short-term solution. Because I think bismuth is just really pretty to look at. It's got like these really pretty crystalline structures that are like fractals, and then it's got this like rainbow-y effect color to it too, which is really cool. Let's do this. And then let's take this across. Do that there. Put that there. Get rid of this. And then nope, connect the oops shit. God damn it. Gosh fucking damn it. It looks man-made. It does. It's weird. It's really cool. See, I need like a half foundation or something. This is gonna look so stupid. Just because I don't have a proper thing for this. I'd have to rebuild this an entire area, and I really don't feel like doing that today. I don't feel like doing that ever, but like especially now. Like that would take so much time. Let's do... Is that straight? Hold on. I need this. There. I needed an extra little thing because it wouldn't... Okay, tell me this is straight. And then let's go up to here. There we go. Start rating. I have a problem with rating people. I want to do it more, but I'm always like, I have to hunt people down and sort of decide if they are a person that fits within my idea. I have to kind of, oh, how do I want to explain it? I gotta screen them first. There we go. That's what I'm trying to think. So just to make sure that they're not like a terrible person. They don't do or say terrible things. Which is a lot of work, but I'd rather make sure that somebody's not gonna say or do something racist or stupid than and not have somebody to raid every day than raid somebody and then like they say like immediately after I raid them they just like say the like N-word or something and just be like, well, fucking cool. So much for raiding somebody, you know. He doesn't even watch any streams. Does he stream? I want to watch more streams. I just can't. I just don't have time. There. Now this is all good to go. He does. Logistics. God. I want to do this, but I think what would be best is if I did something like that. I hate the clipping. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But logistics. Does this line up with there? It's gonna look so dumb. This is gonna look so stupid. Oh man, how am I gonna get this to work? Let's put this back. Let's get some shows. To raid quick. Oh, Quack. He said he didn't get any followers, which is probably why he just left him. He just left. I never get. Oh, you can't hear this anyway. Never mind. Let's see. So this is the output. Of course this is like this. Man, I just have to rebuild this whole fucking area. It's gonna be such a pain in the ass. It could just go over instead of what I'm doing. What's the MK5? Okay. Is this MK5? Oh no, that's 4. Okay. There we go. He left after raiding. I mean, I usually do as well, but like I don't think I've ever. Usually when I raid people, it's not to gain followers. It's just to promote other people. I'm not sure I've ever actually gotten anything personally out of raiding another person. Other than like, you know, maybe some sort of like... Oop, that was stupid. Like a relationship building between me and XYZ person. Build a community. I don't think I've ever expected. Are people supposed to expect to get followers from a raid? Is that like a rule that I didn't know about or something? I didn't know that was what they were for. I thought they were like a one-way street, you know? Like I promote somebody else and don't get anything in return, but like if they were to raid me back, then they would be kind of returning the favor in the other direction or something. I'm gonna have to like... This whole thing is so weird. I have to like... have to get this thing up. Maybe we can do this. And then go like this. No, I don't like it. I don't like that. It's not gonna work anyway. I'll just have to have this clip for now. Did I get rid of that other pump? I did. So this should work if I was to do this. 14 followers, never streamed. It's just from being in communities. Only had 6, never sat and watched a stream. I feel like, I mean, if he streams, streaming's kind of a weird mixed bag. If you actually want to do something with streaming, you do have to engage with other streams. It's, you know, like you have to build a network of people somehow. And so like if you don't do that or don't talk to other people or whatever, like you're not gonna, you know, you could be the best streamer in the world. There's only so much that you can do if you don't have any like exterior exposure. External exposure is what I mean. Because like, I know watching streams probably isn't for everybody, but like, there's so many people that stream. There's bound to be somebody out there. I think I follow like 50 people and I maybe watch 2 of them. But it's mostly like, I watch a lot of VODs because that's all I really have time for. But I do appreciate the people that I follow. And like, if I could be there live, I would. Let's see. I don't even know if I need to do this. I think there's going to be enough pressure that this should just do it on its own. If it doesn't, I might have to figure something out, but I think it'll be okay. Oh yeah, see this is already flowing enough. So this should be producing fuel, which will now get pumped that way. Life is content. I really had fun watching a large stream. I usually don't either. My biggest problem with larger streams is that it's just the chat moves way too fast. Like if the chat's moving too quickly, it's hard for me to keep track of the conversation that's being had, but also on top of that, like there's usually not a decent conversation that goes on in larger streams. I don't know. It's not impossible, but from personal experience, on average, it's usually just a lot of chat spam or something, you know? Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to move this up to here. Get rid of this. Wait, this actually might work out because I can do this. Get rid of this. Do an M4 lift with the conveyor. And then this can come around to here. Haha! And then get rid of this. You're not having a meaningful conversation. I mean, Not that I have a lot of room to talk. My dumbass doesn't really have anything special going on in my streams either, but I totally understand the, like, you know what I mean? Having polls and stuff. Well, that's the thing. Like, it goes... There's, like, a weird tipping point when streams go from being, like, a personal engagement to, like, a communal thing. And I don't know. I like more intimate situations where it's, like, just a couple of people, where, like, 2, 3, or 4 people can have, like, a conversation, maybe even upwards of 10. There could be like 60 viewers, but if there's only like 4 or 5 people talking in chat, I can handle that. I can do that pretty easily. It's just once it starts getting bigger than that, then things kind of start getting a little more scary. I don't remember how tall this needs to be. I think it's just there. It's definitely a 20 per minute. Oh, okay. I do always have like a fear, and I'm sure it's like totally irrational, but I'm always like, what if I like stream I never do like engaging things on stream, like polls and whatever, because there's not really a point for me. Like, if I was to be like, oh, what do we, let's do a poll and see what we should do next. You're the only one here. I could just ask you directly and get get the same answer, Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Or like giveaways and all that stuff. Like, I would totally love to do polls and have giveaways and all kinds of fun, fancy things like that. There's not a reason. I'm too small for that kind of a thing. As much fun as it would be to have, there's no reason. Or like, I have a Patreon that nobody subscribes to, which is totally fine. Like, I'm not complaining. I still post on there. I still do stuff on there, but I don't do things that are engaging, such as polls, giveaways, things like that. You have a Patreon? I do have a Patreon. I don't post on it often. It's very, very little here and there I post, but for the most part, I just kind of throw stuff up every now and then. So many sky buildings, and there'll be more. Where are your sky buildings, huh? Did I finally? Oh God, I'm so close. I only have just a couple more to go. On the ground. What are you, some weird heathen who believes in physics? Like, they should be. No. They need to be in the air. They look nice. I try to keep some of my stuff aesthetically displeasing, but it usually is like this building and these, I tried to make them look like they weren't floating, but at a certain point, like, I got tired of putting up foundations. I do try to make not the insides look too great. I have some buildings that look way better than these. These are all of my original buildings from my like first couple 100 hours in this game. Yeah, do you want to see how many hours I have in this save in particular? Let's do train rework, save, confirm. Can't talk too much though. My central train station are all fucked up. 1,521 hours is how many this exact save has. I do have a lot of organization. This is one of my worst looking factories too. This isn't even one of my nice ones. One of my better looking ones are over here. I love this game turning from like tiny little factory simulator into train simulator. How much was AFK Christmas stuff or other things? I used to have a lot of Christmas stuff going on. that's what that big ass building was. It's mostly empty now. I tore a lot of it out to use other things. Logistics simulator. Literally, this one's a little better. It's got some clipping and stuff, but it's basically just a big ass tower that makes crystal oscillators. Oop, here's another one. And another one. This I think I built long time ago. This is one of my older buildings too. Turned off with the new power switches. I actually have a whole power network because of that. When they added those, I was so happy because if you look at this, here's all of my power switches broken up. I'm not used to having so many people here. Exactly. My stream usually only has one person at a time. My favorite thing though is to make stuff look organized. A lot. I haven't really finished this. This is my backup room. It's my giant backup station. Boop. I just have this huge room of batteries. And then it's not even just that though. The batteries themselves are also in these little glass boxes. I might disassemble that Christmas thing though, because unless they add more content, I'm pretty sure I have everything for Christmas. And I should reutilize that building somehow. I just got done rebuilding my train stations over here. I need to redo all of my oil and plastic and rubber production, but I do have this and I like how this looks. The building itself isn't finished, but I do like how very angular and clean I kind of managed to get everything for all these blenders. Did I finish connecting all this stuff over here? I did. This looks like ass. I already know this looks like ass. Far just setting up order. Basically have big factory that will last for something hours. I have coal set up as a backup. I don't know how many deep, but this isn't even like my main source of power. This is just like a tiny like backup. I just recently switched to a bigger, better thing for power, which is my nuclear power that I have set up. Let me go find my nuclear stuff. I'm flying the wrong way. I just realized I'm going over here. I used to have a network of transportation pipes that would get me around better, but I'm in the wrong, but I don't have the connection between these buildings anymore. I used to. Now I need to go over here. Heard dealing with the waste for it is a pain. Oh, you want to see what you got to do to deal with it? Also, sweet little baby camera. Little baby kitty. We're babysitting this week. She's adorable and I love her. Sweet little baby. Oh yeah, little neck scratches. So then you recycle that to a sink. Yeah, that's exactly what you have to do. I have a thing, a whole big ass thing set up. Let's do this. Nuclear save. Turn on. So I have shit all over the map. So my oil gets picked up over here, brought down here to be processed. And that's what that one facility was. I don't really have anything over here, but I have a factory up on the top of the hill over there to make nuclear fuel rods. I should probably turn this off really quick. When did you get a cat? Yeah, we get to keep her until Sunday. My sister's gonna come back and pick her up and take her back to the office. She's my sister and husband's office kitty, and my sister's out right now, and so is all the other people who would take care of her. So they asked us if we wanted to watch her for a week, and I was like, fuck yeah, I want to watch her. We've watched her before. She's so easy to watch. She literally just lays around the house and sleeps all day, and then she'll get into a little bit of trouble at night, but it's not too bad. It's manageable. What is over there? Oh, that's right, there's a drone port. Anyway, so up here is where my nuclear fuel rods are produced. Not all of the resources that are here are for this. I actually produce stuff all over the place and import it back to where it needs to go. I have a little factory just down the hill over here that makes electromagnetic fuel rods, which are then flown to this little factory right here. And this is where I produce my nuclear fuel rods. I should probably like let's make the game look pretty while I'm doing this. Confirm. There we go. Turn that off. Whoop. I have drones. So let's go up here. So not a lot happens on this floor. It's just uranium and silica production. And then I also bring in, I believe, yeah, sulfur gets brought in, and then that gets ported upstairs. Let's go this way. I only made that floor that big just because it was aesthetically the same. Up here, however, this is where all of my shit gets produced. So I fly in the electromagnetic fuel rods and the crystal oscillators, which is what was made in that tower over in that other place. And then actually that factory right there is where the electromagnetic fuel rods are produced, just down the hill. And I just drone port them over because I just don't feel like moving shit that far. And then this side makes the encased uranium cells. They get brought down the line here, ported over to this side, which is where the fuel rods are made. I also fly in beacons, which were made in a tiny little building just to the side of my giant Christmas facility over there. I also fly in quick wire because the quick wire is made over by a waterfall out in the distance. Hold on, I gotta go outside. Satisfactory talk. Oh God. Exactly. If I turn the fog off, there we go. There's a tiny little building right over here. Oop. Oh, the game's saving. Hold on. There it goes. So on the other side of this little building right here is where the beacons are made. The crystal oscillators are made right here. The quick wire is made right there. The electromagnetic fuel rods are produced over there. They all get flown in over here. There we go. They all get flown in over here on top with all these drone ports. And one of these drone ports are for batteries, just to have like a little central hub. And then this is just like a backup. But then these uranium fuel rods get flown way the fuck off into the distance over here somewhere over here. We're gonna end up going over there anyway in a second, but if you saw my last message, somebody came in here the other day and actually asked about that. They were like, why is that emote blocked? And I'm like, it's an inside joke that's been going for over 10 years and it's just stayed that way forever. I'm like, it's at the point where like I could fix it, but like that would be a disservice. That would be a disservice. Look how cute. She's just so little. She weighs like 6 pounds, by the way. Like she is tiny, tiny baby. I believe that's actually over there where bauxite is mined. And then I have a sulfur area too. Also, it was done the old way, which is PITA. PITA, wait, what? They're changing the recipes for nuclear, by the way, so the fact that you haven't gotten that pain in the ass. Oh, yes. You're lucky you haven't gotten into nuclear yet, because they're changing the recipes. Beacons were replaced by a different part, or not different part. Beacons were removed from the game because they weren't necessary anymore. One of these is crystal. I think that's quartz, and then this is nitrogen. They replaced beacons so that you can just have waypoints on the map and don't have to have a physical beacon anymore. And so they got rid of them, but they kept them in the game. They don't still function. You just have to like add new map marker and tag a spot. But before you used to have to physically walk there. And so now, because you don't have to do that, beacons don't really serve a purpose, and they are but they were a part of a recipe for producing fuel rods. So now they are replacing it with rotors, which I'm glad that they're changing it, but I'm also annoyed. This is where some of this big factory right here is another place where more shit's produced. I have heavy modular frames made off in the distance over here. These, I think, are the pressurized things, pressurized conversion cubes or whatever. And then this, I believe, is my sulfur thing. Not played since November. Dude, I love this game. Beacons are being replaced with rotors in one of the alternate recipes for uranium fuel rods, which means I have to redo some of my things. I basically just have to set up a rotor factory, which I kind of already have one. I just have to redo it, basically. A lot of the buildings over in my like base area are functional but not necessary anymore because they have changed the recipes, but I also have set up kind of like satellite areas. Like I have a heavy modular frame factory, but I set up an entirely new one over here from scratch. And COD, and then Power World, and then Helldivers. He's still addicted to COD. Oh, it's saving. Oh, there we go. So this is my nuclear power. The fuel rods are flown in over there at the end. And then over here, are these even on? Oh, I think they are. It's just very dim. So this is my nuclear power area, and as you can see, there's a lot of waste that gets produced. You can't get rid of this waste on its own, so then over here, this room is where it gets processed. This is one of the ones that I'm most proud of. Is just everything is so like right angles and intricate and very meticulous, and I actually tried over here to put this together. So it takes the uranium waste, processes it into non-fissile uranium, and that's what all of these do. So this whole room is to make that. And then if I go upstairs, because this factory is a little tall, this is where nitric acid is produced, and sulfuric acid. So this whole room produces those two chemicals. And then up here is where I fly in nitrogen And then I also produce the rods and... Why do I have a... Oh, never mind. Anyway, plates. Iron plates. To make the nitric acid for the room below. And then over here, this big fucking room, this is where we make the... We take the non-fissionable uranium and make the encased plutonium cells. So this big fucking room with all of these hadron colliders takes all of that shit and turns it all into these little pretty blue pellet looking bitches. And dear God, does it produce a lot. And then that all gets brought over here. And these tiny little cubes are made in that big base that we drove through. These all get turned into plutonium fuel rods, and I make 8 per minute total. So once you get all of the nuclear waste processed through all of these different processes, you get these little blue guys. And then right now, I'm just storing them in here. But eventually, I'm going to start sinking these into a sink. I haven't done anything with them yet, but I should just set up like a sink right up top. But so basically this big facility and all of these other satellite facilities in the distance and everything are all just to produce 8 per minute of those little canisters, because I made sure it's all at 100% efficiency. Everything was meticulously brought down to like the decimal point within like reason. And I made sure all of these are producing the exact amount required to process this exact amount of towers with that exact amount of uranium and that exact amount of fuel rods and all that stuff. This isn't even up and running at 100% yet either. So... because it just hasn't saturated enough. The longer I let it run, the more it'll work. But all that just for 8 per minute. Oh, see, you're gonna have just enough points to end the stream during the subathon. I'd cheat with fluid buffers. I have a couple. I have a couple of fluid buffers, but for the most part, I think it's all 100% through and through. Yeah, so this big factory over here is what produces those pressure conversion cubes. And I'm trying to remember what's all produced here. I know aluminum is, and radio things, and heavy modular frames, which then get turned into the pressure conversion cubes, which that's a whole process. That was a pain in the ass to get sorted out. I actually fly my uranium out of that cave behind that waterfall right there. So if I look at the map, yeah, see, I have a drone port right here, which is where my uranium gets flown. Because the uranium from here gets flown over to that big facility so that it can be processed back into the non-fissionable uranium. And I don't even have the game finished. Like, I still don't even have the parts for tier 4 of the space elevator. I'm close, but I haven't finished yet. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to restart when 1.0 comes out. And I'm over here like, no, absolutely not. I have spent way too much time, because when I built most of this rail network, that was before they implemented the Zoop feature where you can place foundations up to 10 at a time. I hand placed like 90% of this. So individual clicking of each individual fucking thing, and I'm just like, I'm not going. I don't want to undo this. I don't want to have to figure out all this math and rebuild everything. Like, that's so much. I already hate how much I have to rebuild because I did it wrong or they changed the recipe in the first place. I don't want to redo it all. I know it would not even have the patience to sit through the first few levels again. It's rough. The start is so rough. Once you get trains, the game really opens up and has a lot better feel to it. But it's like Minecraft, where the first like 20 hours is like the worst. It's such a slog. Lily. She's so cute. Just a little curled up croissant. There we go. I've been experimenting with trying to make things look nice, but I haven't gotten very far. Let's turn this off. Confirm. There we go. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do because these big buildings just don't look great, but I just haven't. Is this? Oh, wait, no. I grabbed all that stuff so I could make the things. How hard is this to make by hand? Or can I even? Oh, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'll do that another time. Right now is not the time. This building alone basically just makes parts. It doesn't go anywhere. Nothing in here gets used or utilized at all. This just makes individual sectional parts that I can use for building further. Same with this. This used to be my old heavy modular frame factory. It doesn't really serve a purpose anymore, and I probably could rip it out. I just haven't. This, however, does make the that makes batteries, actually. That's where the drones get all their power from, is that building. And then the tall crystal oscillator tower is obviously where those get made for the fuel rods. I just love doing this though, like being able to like speed jump around. It makes the game feel so much better. I just remember back when they didn't have that implemented yet, and it was like just walking everywhere was so much. Oh, I just remembered I had something. Hold on. Whoop. Oh, hello. And hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, and now Boots. Are you sure you don't want to see the cat? She's so cute. Here, we'll do this. Oh, that's right. I messed with the thing. I had to redo the camera. I have 2 cameras set up right now for her. So let's do this. There we go. And we'll set that there. 531. Hold on, I'm trying to fix the kitty cam. There we go. We're gonna make her a little bit smaller. There we go. Yeah, Boots. Look at the fucking Boots. Yeah. God, I'm not flexible at all. She's so cute. She's literally like right here. Like, see, she's just on the corner of my desk. Oh, there it goes. Now, where do I want to do this? Minecraft noises. Maybe here. And then enter. And then these things are so stupid. She is a little tiny baby. She is 6 pounds of baby. This is how I'm gonna start getting around the factory all the time. Just this little car. Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck. I retract that previous statement. I can't get through doors. I love the little thing on the side too. That. She's so easy to watch. Like, she literally just does this all the time. She kept me up last night. But like she kept me up last night because she kept waking up. She has her days and nights mixed up. And so I wanted to stream my longer time today, but I couldn't because I got no sleep because of her. She kept waking up and like asking for food, even though she had food. She constantly has kibble, but she's spoiled, and so she always wants. This is so stupid looking. She wanted wet food, so we had to get up and give her wet food, and then she was running around going and then jumping on the bed and laying on top of Jared and just doing all kinds of stuff to be like a little demon thing cats can. So they do. Exactly. If I fall off here, will I die? No. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that if I was to drive off a cliff. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, they didn't want this. We're fine. Everything is fine. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Everything is totally okay. It's perfect. We can. Yes. Oh, nope. Let's pick this up. Open. There we go. I don't think she's confused. She's just being a cat. Well, it's weird too because when we had her the first time, her sleep was the same as like a people. So she was actually sleeping at night and she would sleep in the bed with us. And then somehow between then and the second time, her sleep got reversed. And then now it's even worse because before she would kind of sleep at night and now she just doesn't at all. Like she's always awake during the night. Here we go. I think I finally got this all put together correctly. What is this upset about? Right? That was really weird. They all just like paused. What about over here? Oh, this is saturated. That's why. That's pissed off. Weird. Anyway. She's so cute. I love her. Like she really is just so easy to take care of. She's got something wrong with her neck though right here. We had to go buy her some antiseptic, kind of antimicrobial, anti-itch spray until my sister gets back and is able to take her to the vet. She's so cute. Look at her little tail. You're so precious. She's so quiet too. Like she like never makes any noise unless like randomly in the middle of the night. Sometimes she'll just be like meow meow, like confused where we're at, and that's it. I think I need to put a valve so that this stops backflowing. I think that's the problem. There we go. Let's see how this works. She's so small. She's fully grown too, by the way. She is 11 years old. This is all the bigger. Oh, her little tail. This is all the bigger she's gonna get. And she's missing one of her front fangs. It's kind of funny because if she tries to like playfully bite you, sometimes you'll just get gummed. If you're on the right side of her, I don't remember which side's missing, but if you're on the correct side of her, she'll just and then she'll look at you really confused because then she doesn't understand what happened. She doesn't really comprehend what went wrong in the situation. Are these all? Oh, that's why. Oh, ooh, okay. I was like, there should be way more than enough water over here. There is. It's like, why gummy? No, but yeah. Why are you not bleeding? She's not mean either. She, I think she's nicked me a couple of times when she was like trying to playfully bap at me. Or like sometimes she'll try to playfully bite you, but other than that, like she's totally fine. Like yesterday she was in a mood where she wanted to play. And so she was like rolling around and doing a whole bunch of stuff on the floor. And she had her claws out because she was playing with a mouse and she swiped me a little bit. I just had to manage block terms for another place I mod for. I found I was mod for 3 other channels. I had no clue I was. You just had a bunch of people mod you that you're like, who the fuck are they? Oh, I know. Do you want to see something really funny too? Zoe. I don't even think Zoe streams. Or does she? Does she? I don't think she does. Maybe she does. Oh, shit. Jared's calling me. Well, you know what that means? Since Jared's calling, it's the end of the stream. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Thank you all for stopping by. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be doing our subathon starting next week. So I hope to see you guys all next time.